Three.
Hey, y'all. This morning at the end of worship, I made the announcement that it is time for me to leave faith. I know that felt like a sudden thing for many of y'all, but the reality is this has been something that has been building up for several months now. Back in February, I started feeling a shift. It felt like whereas God had sent me to this place, God was pulling me away. When I first came, I felt as though I was being called to be the leader that the church needed at the time, and it felt like that time was up. And so I'd sat with that for a while. I wanted to figure out, is this actually from God? Is this actually a thing that I need to pay attention to? I talked to friends and close confidants. I prayed. I just spent a lot of time in discernment. And by the end of summer, it had become clear to me that yes, this was something that I was sensing from God. This was a movement of the Spirit, that I am not the leader that the church needs for its next chapter. Like we said this morning, someone else needs to come in and let you grow. As I realized that throughout the fall, I began talking to leadership about how to do that responsibly, and we decided to wait till after Christmas to make an announcement. And so today, on the 29th, I'm announcing my resignation, and my last Sunday will be January the 19th. This is motivated by this desire to follow the promptings of God. Like I said, this has been a spiritual thing that I preach about this a lot of times, that when we think God is telling us something, we need to do something about it. And so this is me doing something about it. I am taking what I believe is the next right step, even though I don't know what the step after that looks like. And it's a little terrifying, but it's also what we're supposed to do as Christians. And so I'm stepping into the unknown with God. And throughout the fall, as I've sat with that, this is the spiritual thing, but at first I didn't quite understand it. It didn't make sense to me. And the more I've sat with it this fall, the more I've seen it that, yeah, I'm not what you need next. The challenges that you are going to be facing over the next year and 2 years and 3 years, I'm not the person to lead you through those. I am honored that I got to be your pastor through an incredible LGBTQ conversation, through COVID, through all of the things that we've done together, the expanded community partnerships, the ministries and missions that seemed to pull in people that had given up on church but had found a home again here. I have loved getting to be a part of that. It has been such an honor getting to do ministry with you and experience God with you. But I'm not the person you need now. And so I'm going to step out of the way so that person can come. You're at such a critical time right now in your future. You are making these big decisions about the future of the church, about staffing, about ministry structures. And so it's good for me to get out of the way so you don't try to make those plans around me only for me to leave. Now you have this open picture and this blank slate to dream. What do we want our church to look like? And I'm excited to see what you end up coming up with. Because faith has so much potential still in this community. You have so much life to give, so much witness to offer to the community of Georgetown. You are such a unique expression of the body of Christ. I'm excited to see how God continues to use you under whatever new leadership you bring in. For me, I don't know what is next. I have begun applying for jobs. I hope that I'm not done in ministry. I still feel uniquely called and gifted to local church ministry, and so I will continue pursuing that. But yeah, just like you're going to figure it out, I'm going to figure it out too. We're both venturing into the unknown, but certain that God is still with us. Thank you for letting me be your pastor for the last 5.5 years. Thank you for taking a chance on me in 2019. Thank you for wandering with me as we discovered what it looked like to be a church for today. I love you, and I'm praying for you. See you later.